Today we're going to make a butternut squash, sage and goat's cheese frittata. Frittata is like an omelette that can be served hot or cold, like a deeper omelette. I've got some fresh sage. We're going to use pasteurised eggs, whole eggs, and some goat's cheese. This is a goat's cheese log. And we'll be using some salad leaves just for garnish. We'll be peeling, dicing and roasting the butternut squash. We'll dice the goat's cheese and drop that in at the last minute while we're cooking. The sage we'll chop up and put that in with the butternut squash once that's cooked, and obviously the egg to bind it all. So the frittata is like an omelette that's thicker and you can eat either hot or cold. So we'll start peeling that and then we'll dice it up and roast this. So just use a speed peeler. You can use a knife if not, if you don't have a peeler. You can get these most places nowadays, quite popular. So we'll just dice those to about a 1 centimetre square. You can go bigger if you like. So first of all, we'll put some oil in the pan. You can see the pan's nice and hot. We'll put some oil in the pan and then we'll add the butternut squash. Just give it a little mix around and season it up and then cook it through the oven. Just a nice golden colour all over, and then that'll give it a good flavour. So we'll just season up the squash. Some salt and pepper. It's starting to caramelise there, so you want that sort of colour all over. So next we're going to pop that onto the tray and we'll cook that in the oven for a couple of minutes. That's on about 180 degrees, and that size will probably only take about 3 or 4 minutes to cook. Obviously if it's bigger chunks it'll take longer. You want it so it's just very slightly soft, so you can put a knife into it. The goat's cheese, we're probably going to use about a quarter of what we've got here. You can use any goat's cheese that you've got at home. This is a French goat's cheese. It's just a standard everyday one, but you can use obviously nicer ones if you like to. You could use mozzarella, but I think feta is probably the best alternative. First of all, we're going to put the butternut squash into the pan. Along with the sage to get the flavours going. And then we're going to pour the egg mixture into there, but only half fill it for the moment. Let's just start cooking the egg a little bit. We'll get some seasoning in there as well. So we've got salt and pepper. So then we'll drop the goat's cheese in, and while that's been put in, we'll get some colour on the base of the frittata. So you want a nice golden top to it. So that's on 150 degrees, and that'll take about 5 to 10 minutes. We're going to check the frittata now. That's been cooking for about 10 minutes. Obviously each oven's different. So to check it, you just need to, you're going to get a little bit of egg there. Just check the centre of it to see if it's a little bit runny, but that's fine because it will carry on cooking. Okay, so we're just going to tip this onto the board. Just literally flip it over. With it being a Teflon pan, it hasn't stuck, and you've got a nice golden colour on the base. I'm going to cut this in half. You can cut it into quarters. That's probably big enough for 2 people, and then we're going to put some salad garnish on it. That's the middle of it, so you've got your squash and your goat's cheese that's still quite soft, and the sage. And then we'll put this onto the plate with the salad leaves. We're just going to make a little balsamic dressing with balsamic vinegar and olive oil. Just give that a quick stir. That's it, this is the frittata, butternut squash, sage and goat's cheese.